single day. I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Oh, okay, guys. It's early as hell. It's 8:30. I guess that's not that early, but I'm just getting up not too long ago. But let's do a car chat. Got something pretty cool and interesting to tell you. Anyway, I'm tired, so forgive my lackluster voice. I woke up when I logged on to work. I had a shitload of emails that just immediately overwhelmed me, and I just wanted to log off and just quit and go back to bed, you know. And yeah, and I need some coffee. I'm on my way to get coffee now, so that's why we're doing this car chat. I need it to pour down coffee on me. I want coffee to rain down on me. I want to roll around in coffee. I want to drown in coffee. This morning, I would like coffee. Anyway, so, and I'm pissed because, don't you know how when you got to turn across the street, like, I'm going to get some coffee from McDonald's, but it's on the other side of the street that I was on, and two cars pulled in front of me who are on the same side of the street, and they're going to fucking get coffee before me. Anyway, guys, so I just wanted to tell you this really quick. This will be a really short car chat. I made a post on my Instagram and just doing, I don't know if I talked about it in the readings that I posted on my channel in the full moon, total lunar eclipse, blood moon reading. If you look a couple videos back, you'll find that. I don't know if I posted it there. I know I said that the eclipse would be happening at 4 degrees Aquarius, but I don't know if I mentioned that it was 4 degrees and 44 minutes. So anyway, I don't know if I mentioned that it was at 4 degrees and 44 minutes. I had to put you guys on pause while I order my coffee. But it is. It's at 4 degrees and 44 minutes of Aquarius. So I had made a post on my Instagram. But before I continue, can I say how important it is for you to respect the people at the drive-thru when you go to get food, wherever you get it from, even if it's not a drive-thru? It's so important to respect those people. Sometimes I see people be really nasty to people in a drive-thru, and I'm like, how can you be like that when they handle your food? I don't even care if they're being mean to me. I'm going to be nice to them because they're handling your food. For my goodness sakes. So anyway, guys, I had made an Instagram post, and I'll read you verbatim what my Instagram post said, just so I'm not paraphrasing. This was 2 days ago. I made this post on Wednesday, and the eclipse is today. So in my post, I said, okay, so in my post I said, blood moon total lunar eclipse this Friday, July 27th. And I put the astrology of it. I've got a few pictures that talk about what's going on, the astrology of it. And I had pulled those pictures from the astrologyking.com. And then I would usually post my own blurb about it, but after doing 2 hours straight tarot and astrology readings for all signs, I'm done, LOL. Astrologyking.com has a great write-up. Oh, it's hot in here. Oh, and if anyone follows the Law 44 or the 444 phenomenon, check Jay-Z's album. I put that in parentheses because you remember Jay-Z's album was called 44 or something like that. So he's into that whole 44, 444 phenomenon. This lunar eclipse is happening at 4.44 degrees of Aquarius. So that's what I posted on my Instagram page. So last night when I was asleep, I don't have my alarm on. I work from home most of the time, and for some reason I just get up naturally. As of lately, I usually really only use my alarm if I have to get up and travel into the building because I like to be there really, really early as to avoid traffic. So a lot of times I'll get up like 4:30 in the morning or 5 o'clock in the morning so I can get to work by 6. But most of the times I use my own body's alarm clock because it wakes me up in time. I usually cannot sleep past 6 a.m. So it's definitely not 6:30 and absolutely not 7. So in any event, I'm always up by no later than about 7 o'clock. So something about last night, and it was so dark outside, but I thought I was going to go into the office today, even though I didn't. I felt so lazy when I got up, I didn't go into the office. So my intention was to get up early. So something about the middle of the night, you know how you wake up out of your sleep? You just like jolt up out of your sleep and you think you're either late getting up or you don't know if it's time for you to get up, or you sense that it may be time for you to get up. Well, I jumped out of my sleep like, oh gosh, what time is it? And I grabbed my cell phone. Hold on, guys. I don't know if I can carry orange juice and coffee in the house and talk to you. 1 second. So I jumped up in the middle of the night to check my phone to see if it was time for me to get up for work or if I was kind of running late. And why did the time? Guys, ask me what the time on my phone was. I mean, I truly do not believe there are any coincidences in life. Everything happens for a reason. And today, I'm going to have to look more into the number and study this, because when I woke up and I looked at my phone, even though I was coming from like a dead-ass sleep, like I was knocked out, it was one of those jump up like, oh, what time is it? Guys, sorry for the noise. Oh, Jesus. Why is that sugar pack open? Guys, it was my phone. The time on my phone was 4:44 in the morning. Swear to God, no lie. And even though I was dead ass sleep, because when I looked at it, I you know how you almost don't believe it, and I was asleep, so it didn't register to me at first. And then when I thought about it, because I'm like, oh, it's 4:44, it's not time for me to get up. And then when I thought about the fact that it said 4:44, I was like, oh shit. Let me take a screenshot, because that's something, I need proof of. So I took the screenshot, and I did get the screenshot of it saying 4:44. So I was like, wow, that's amazing. So I go back to sleep, and I'm just waking up probably about an hour ago, and my Aquarius girlfriend, again, this is happening in Aquarius, she's a good girlfriend of mine, she texted me like, hey, good morning, TGIF. And I'm like, hey, girl, good morning, TGIF. And I told her, I can't believe I forgot to mention to you, because you're an Aquarius, so I know it's super important for you. There's and I didn't know if she knew, and she's into this kind of stuff. I was like, there's a full moon, total lunar eclipse happening in your sign at 4.44 degrees. And I said, and I just have to tell you, it's so crazy. I made this post on my Instagram on Wednesday, and I sent her a screenshot of the post that I just read to you. And I said, see, where I'm talking about 444. And I said, I woke up this morning and thinking it was time for me to get up for work, and it was 4:44. And I sent her the screenshot of when I woke up, and it was 4:44. Now, she just texted me back while I'm talking to you guys on this car chat, and literally she just texted me back. She said, I just saw it pop up in my notifications in my iPhone. So literally she texted me back and she said, wow, okay, I'm going to check it out. I've been playing 444 and 4444 for the past 2 weeks. That's crazy. And let me tell you, she gets premonitions on her own. I think she has good intuition. And because she has Jupiter in the 12th house, so she gets like these premonitions, and her first house, if I'm remembering right, is Gemini. So I think her 12th house is what? Taurus? And I don't think she has any intersected houses. I'm just trying to remember from when I pull her chart, because I do readings in astrology for her. When I think she has like Taurus in the 12th, and she has Jupiter in the 12th. And I have Venus in the 12th. House of Gemini, and I know the 12th house can be hard, and certain things we were talking about, it made me research her Jupiter in the 12th house, and I think it talked about like having good instincts, having good like psychic premonitions, and she dreams of numbers, and the numbers come out in the lottery, like dead ass. She has texted me numbers to play in the lottery before, and like a week later, the number that's in her text has come out in the lottery. No lie, like I have the proof. It's in my text. I saw this happen for myself. So guys, that's my car chart. My car chat is over because I'm back home now and I have some work to do. But I want you guys to check out that Law of 44. Check out this whole phenomenon of 44. 44 and 444, because especially with it happening around this eclipse times, it means major things. And I hadn't been deeply following this whole, I'm totally into numbers, but I hadn't been on this whole, I believe in it. I know stuff, like I said, things resonate with your soul. So I know there was something behind these numbers. I mean, angel numbers, and different things like that. And also, my Scorpio girlfriend and I've talked to you guys in other videos about, we were going back and forth with like, hey, have you noticed anything with this eclipse over the last week? Have you noticed? Because we always try to catch a theme or see what's going on, how we're feeling, and what's happening in our environment when certain things are going on astrologically. And I had been telling her what I was feeling coming with the eclipse. And yesterday, she had been saying, oh, well, I haven't really noticed anything yet. I hadn't really noticed anything yet. And yesterday, she said, oh, well, I had been noticing angel numbers. Now, she didn't say what number she was noticing, but she said she had been noticing angel numbers. Isn't that? And she said that yesterday. Now, that was after my post about the 44, and I had told her, yeah, I said, that's funny you mentioned angel numbers, because I've been on this, this eclipse is happening at so-and-so degrees, and on Thursday, I had saw the number 2222, so 4 2s, and 4 is divisible by 2, so I had been seeing 2222, and I didn't think of that until she really said something about angel numbers, and then this morning to come across the 444. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. I thought it very interesting. There are people on here. I know I think it's Blue Pill. He has this whole, he's been following this whole 44 phenomenon for a while, and he's really into that. And so that's why I'm saying, guys, it's a known thing. And like I said, even with Jay-Z's album, he knows about 44 and 444. So I just wanted to share that interesting thing that happened with you guys, and just let you know there's no coincidences in life, and everything happens for a reason. And we are destined, and higher powers do walk with us every day in life. And also, I just want to say, I'm not watching no more scary movies before I go to bed at night, because I slept with the lights on last night, guys, because there was a movie on called Ouija. I think it's just called Ouija. It's Ouija, and it's about that mother, like she buys a Ouija board, and her daughters, it's her and the 2 daughters, and I think the husband died, and they're using this Ouija board, and then the little girl, they think the Ouija board starts communicating on its own, and they think this little girl's like picking up, communicating with dead people. I guess the mother was a medium. So, they had been communicating with dead people. She kept the girl out of school for 4 days because they had been doing, like, communications for people. People would come by the house, and they were communicating with them through this Ouija board. Well, come to freaking find out, it's evil spirits. It wasn't really the people. It was just masking as those people so it could, like, take over and do whatever its business was. That movie was good as shit, guys, and I love scary movies. I don't watch them so much now, but I really, maybe that's the South Node. You guys know, if you listen to my videos, I talked about my South Node being in the 8th house, and that being the reason for why I'm really into occult and things like that, along with other elements in my chart. But maybe it's because my South Node is in the 8th that I always have loved scary movies. They have been my favorite since I was young, and I don't watch them anymore, really. That not a lot of them, because I don't like the Saw kind of scary movies and things like that. I got a phone call. I like your old school scary movies like The Shining. I like all your Texas Chainsaw Massacres. I like your Poltergeist, of course. Those are some of my favorites. And they just don't make scary movies like they used to. But Ouija was a awesome scary movie. So anyway, guys, I'm done. See ya. Love ya. Have a great day. Please enjoy today's total full moon, lunar eclipse, blood moon, the longest one of the last century. I wish you guys all of the best and nothing but success. Much love, Madam X, Frequency Wheel Radio, and I'm out.